Okay. It is. I don't know. I forgot. I I usually do an actual intro, kind of, but it
Yeah.
all vanished from my brain. So I'm not going to do it I'm not going to do it today because the moment's already passed. This is whatever this is. The show where I talk to whoever will agree to talk to me for the first time, and then they can decide whether I'm a lunatic and never want to have anything to do with me again, or if they, for whatever reason, want to decide to continue to talk to me. And I am your host, Ramon, and this is my guest. I swear to God, I always try to gesture to the person, but you're on that side, and it's not. I'm gonna get this eventually. And this is my guest. You just unqualified. That's what they say. It's all recording, so it doesn't matter. And this is my guest today, another person who saw my videos and decided, yeah, sure, I'll waste a portion of my life talking to this random stranger. And now we're here. So, like, the only question I ask everybody, because this is the only thing I have prepared, is asking them if they know what I'm trying to accomplish by being on TikTok and the internet and whatever. So do you? Or did you?
Kind of, kind of, kind of,
Okay.
kind of.
Okay, I heard you. You don't have to. Wow, I mean, it's not like it's not a quiz. Oh, wait,
I
that's not
know,
right.
I know, I know, I know. But like, I see your content on my For You page sometimes, but like not consistently because I follow a lot of people.
Yeah,
So
the same way. I get it. It's
yeah.
listen. No, you don't have to. You don't have to defend yourself to me.
I know. Sorry, I'm sorry.
So, but yeah, and you said sort of. So you probably only saw like random things about me saying how random stuff I want to do. But my goal on being on the internet is that I want to run for president.
You want to what?
I want to run for president.
As you should. Okay, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that.
Wow,
I
you heard
respect
it and
that.
were immediately on board. That is so much more concerning than questioning it.
I mean, hey, if you want to be the next president, then so be it. I fully support.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
Um, I feel like I have to point out. Well, I would do it if I win. I don't personally want to be president since it's a terrible job and politics drains your soul to your dead
Oh,
inside. What I want to do is I specifically want to run for president. I want to, like, file the paperwork, so then all of the jackasses on TV have to interview me, and I can just waste their time by annoying them and the other politicians and whoever I can. Honestly, I don't really care. But yes, I want to run for president of the United States out of spite, and then if I win, I will also be president of the United States out of spite. And people have asked me various things that I want to do or that I'm trying to accomplish, and I have to tell them nothing. I don't know because I don't plan stuff and I don't know enough about anything to say that I want to do something about that. So, if I ever do become president, I'm just going to hire a bunch of other people who actually know about stuff
that's
and have
smart.
them take all the credit.
And
Because
then
I
you can
also
just chill in there vibing.
exactly see you get it. It's a
I
great
get it.
plan.
I like the way you think. Yup.
The only thing that I know I want to do is, like, as soon as I do it, I want to do this like as soon as I become president too, like as soon as possible. I want to just get on national television, well, international television, whatever, and like apologize as president of the United States for like everything America's ever done, because, well, I guess it's the right thing to do too, but I also think it would be funny. So yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, so that is my one and only real drive in life right now.
I
It's
feel you with that because I honestly, so like I'm a communications major. I have like 1 year left until I get my bachelor's. But I was actually switching. I was thinking about switching my major to political science because I'm kind of I'm interested in politics, but like again, I'm not like heavily like into it like that, and like seeing of how like people like go through certain things, like politicians and like congressmen and congresswomen or just people in general, like in politics, I can see that it's mentally draining, and it's like also like it's stressful. It's very
Yeah.
stressful position to be in, and like there's people sitting there that don't like agree with your views, or just to sit there and like be like spreading propaganda about you or anything like that. Like that's what you need to take into account. It's true. It's
No, I know that you're right. Here's the thing: if this works, like if I actually get to like do the paperwork and actually file my name, I can't wait for the propaganda, because I am purposely gonna do like the most out of the way stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's also why I'm doing TikTok. Like all of the stuff that I've said, like I'm doing it all so that eventually people will have to go through all of my backlog to find all of it. And they'll have to they'll just put it out there. But it's like, I'm the one that said it. You can't like dig up dirt on me if I actively say it looking straight into a camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're right. Like, I know how they do it. They do it by, well, most likely a lot of drugs and getting a fuck ton of money, and also doing drugs with that money. So I mean, like, I technically understand how people can stomach politics. But it's like, you're right. It's like such a draining thing. Like, I don't know. But yeah, like, I feel like I'll be able to, well, maybe handle it better. But again, that's just because I want to take dramatic pictures in the Oval Office and have people digitally alter them for my own entertainment. So, So yes, that is what it is I'm trying to accomplish.
I respect that.
What?
I respect that.
No, I'm not complaining or anything. You're so on board. Like, I just think it's hilarious. It's just amazing. I told you said you didn't really know. You probably saw like random videos of me talking about how I want to make fun of Ben Shapiro to his face or some random thing like that.
Hypothetically speaking, don't even get me started on him. Don't even get me started on Ben Shapiro. Please don't. Please.
Okay. All right. Damn.
Oh my god, that man is something. I can sit here and talk about him.
Isn't he though? Like, listen, if I could just show up on his podcast or whatever garbage thing he talks on, I don't know, and just like waste his time by making him debate me about some garbage thing that I don't care about, it'd just be amazing.
Yeah, he's the type that'll sit there and try to like debate you about racism. Like he's the type of like that. It is just I don't know. It's just so funny. I don't know.
Yeah, totally, exactly. But yeah, so that's what it is. That's what I'm trying to do. So hopefully my plan, and I use the term plan very, very loosely, is to continue making random videos so that people will go to my YouTube page, which I don't talk about a lot enough to do it, but that's not the point. It's a work in progress. And then they'll see these, and someone with like a really small news blog will write a story, because listen, this is like the perfect plan, because no one cannot write a story about what I'm doing. It's the dumbest shit ever. So everyone has to write a story on this when they actively find out about it, even as a joke. But once they do that, it'll just take off, presumably. And yeah. That is, so yeah, I don't know. So, usually, I make up a bunch of random stuff that I think makes sense, and then the other person, the guest, which is you, will say something that actually makes sense, and we'll have a conversation based off of that. Okay. And again, we can still do that. Like, you can interrupt me at any time. I don't care. Whatever I have to say isn't important enough anyway. Where's my phone? But today, I actually have a thing planned. surprisingly enough, which is reading some of these comments that I've been getting over like the last like 3 or so days.
Oh, that's fun to read comments and react to them. Oh my god.
Listen, I'm the only person I feel like that can actually read my comment section because nothing anyone says means anything to me. So I can, actually do it.
I respect that. I respect that so much because, like, on TikTok, sometimes when I like to speak my mind about issues, and a lot of the time I notice that whenever I speak about a certain issue, there's a lot of people I'll sit there and like either just like invalidate me or like gaslight me into thinking that I'm part of the problem because I'm speaking my mind about an issue that I see. And that's the issue I see a lot with TikTok. A lot of people don't like to sit there and hear the truth about certain things, which sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. So, and that's true. But it's like, it's not about the truth. I mean, because it is the truth, but that's not the issue. People, that was weird. People have their clear view of the world, and they can't handle, a different view. Because like there are some people that actually can't process that people think differently. And again, the fact that some of those people happen to be racist is, well, just whatever that is.
Yeah.
Because again, it's the same thing for everything. Just like Peter's like that. Peter sucks, but
Peter.
The animal group.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was like, who's Peter? I was like, who the fuck is Peter? But now I know. I was like,
I mean, Peter also sucks. I mean, I'm sorry for anyone named Peter. I don't think anyone who watches this is named Peter, but you're presumably cool. Not because you watch my show, but I assume just in general. I don't.
I let a curse.
Sure. Oh yeah, I'm not monetized. I don't.
Okay, cool. I just want to know.
So, like one of these, because I am. How can I say this without sounding negative towards myself? I can't. I'm depressing as hell.
Me.
But when I talk about stuff, people get all iffy or whiny, probably because they're also depressed. But me, not having an issue with it makes this be a problem. I don't know. So I want to find like, this was something. Oh my god, they deleted their comment.
What happened?
So somebody told me that listening to me talk was depressing. They left like 3 comments. It was a chain. They wrote like a whole paragraph. The last one was the one I made a comment to, which was, I don't want to hear any pretentious nihilistic comeback either, because there's absolutely no excuse. Fucking work out or something. That was the end of it. It was like, well, I have to make a response to this now. That's what I said. I had to, because you said not to, and I don't care about your opinion. But, and I just think it's weird how aggro people get when other people exist in a different way than you. And I think it's hilarious too, but it's also really weird. But yes, like, because that's like all my, well, you've seen it. That's all my channel is. It's just me like responding to comments or responding to videos or whatever. And, well, posting these because, well, I have to do that in some way or another. Anyway.
Why'd you throw your phone like that? You just went.
Yeah, I know. It's for dramatic effect. I know I did it. It's for dramatic effect.
I love it. I was like, whoa, okay.
So, yeah, like one of the things I really am excited for if this works out is all the people who will inevitably hate me to show up and start telling me why I shouldn't be doing this, and for me to agree with them. It's like, yes, that's true. I shouldn't be doing this. I mean, I am, because I hate myself and I'm bored. And I'm gonna die anyway, so who cares?
Valid. That's true.
Oh man. Let's see. I keep asking every time I always ask, what would a good host of a show ask? And I don't know. Oh, do you enjoy doing things? I would talk about the stuff that I enjoy doing, but I don't have anything I enjoy doing. So I'm going to ask you.
I feel you with that because I can't find something that makes me happy. But one thing I like doing, I guess, is making music. I'm an artist, so I really like making music, and that's like,
Okay,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I heard you. It's not like I didn't, but I did get momentarily distracted because I saw
That's
your sword
okay.
in the back.
Okay.
I saw your sword in the back, and I wanted to ask you
okay.
about the sword. Yeah.
I know. I literally went the opposite way because the camera was like split.
Listen, I just did that. I can't say anything. That just happened. So I can't make fun of you about it. Well, I could. I'd be a hypocrite. I mean, I'd be fine with that, but I'm not because I'm a reasonably nice person. Sure. But yeah, all right. Oh, cool. Music. I don't. Yeah, like I do stuff. I like paint. I draw and I write.
That's cool. Do you like it? I mean, yeah, you do. What kind of question?
Yes. You like it? No, I hate it. It's torture, but I can't stop. God, that would suck. But yeah, mind you, I can't write well. Like again, like I can write well, but I'm saying like I don't have like I don't know what it's called. I'm not good with like doing literary works. Like I'm one of those people that like
okay, I know what you mean.
Like with artists, I can picture it in my head, but the moment it escapes from my body, it's complete.
Yeah, I feel you with that. Yeah. I get like that sometimes. Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah. So I kind of just drift from thing to thing, doing it, and then looking at it and it says, "What the hell is this supposed to be?" And well, then I keep doing it because I might as well. And that is essentially my entire life because I still do stuff like that. because doing stuff at the level that I do it, I happen to like it. So as long as I don't, try to sell it to somebody, unless I become famous, which is again the point of this, because no matter how mediocre my work is, if I'm famous enough, I can always get someone to buy it.
Yeah.
That's what other famous people have taught me. Oh man. Let's see. Well, I'm not a good TV host, but I am good at randomly bringing up stuff and then starting conversations with them. So, what's your favorite TV show?
I don't really watch TV like that.
No, that's fine. I mean, I definitely do, but it's fine that you don't. I mean, TV's a cesspool. I mean, I watch it nonstop, but that's how I know it's a cesspool because I watch all of it. I watch animal documentaries and murder mysteries and.
Oh, I like horror stuff like that. I guess it's not a TV show, but I watch YouTube videos of top 5 ghosts caught on camera, or anything like that, or anything paranormal. I really like that.
Okay.
If that's a show.
I mean, listen, if I could have asked you what your favorite TV show was, and you could have told me your favorite cereal was Toaster Crisp? What is that? The ones where the little cereal bits eat each other. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
Yes. I remembered. You could have told me that your favorite cereal was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't care. None of my questions actually mean anything. It's just, filling in the void of silence from two people who have literally never actually spoken to one another. So, no one cares.
It's super awkward.
Hmm?
I said I like how the both of us are low-key awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
Like, totally. I mean, like, that's like the best part. Because I can talk to anyone, technically. I can't start conversations to save my life. But I can talk to anyone because, again, I either watch too much TV or I read too much random stuff on the internet. So I can I can get into any conversation, but I hate talking to people. It's so annoying. Mainly because talking to people just drains me
It's exhausting.
physically.
I agree. It really
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
I'm the same way. Like I'm
Like,
not really in any like group chats or anything like with my friends and like like group FaceTimes. I'm not really into it like that because I'm just awkward and I don't really know what to say or how to start up a conversation. Like so I feel you with that. So I feel you with that strongly. Trust me, I'm totally like I feel you.
thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Listen, I'm not telling you to go watch my other videos because you shouldn't.
Why?
Because these are all mediocre at best. You can watch them. I'm just saying, personally, I don't recommend it. But I don't recommend anyone watch any of the stuff that I make. But no one ever listens to me, so why start now? Did you have you yet to go to sleep?
I went to bed at 5 and I woke up like at 12:30 and then I was like cleaning like my house and stuff because I'm home alone. My mom's on vacation, so like my mom told me like I had to clean around the house. So I was doing that. I know that's why I'm yawning every second. I know. You're just like, damn, you yawn a lot.
I was just wondering. Oh man, see. Oh man, I don't know what I was going to say because you yawned and it distracted me. So then we got on that.
I'm dead. I'm sorry, my fault.
I don't care. It doesn't. Let's see. I don't know if I was actually going to say something or if I just noticed you yawn and now I'm using that as a distraction. I'm just blaming you for me not having a actual thing to talk about. It could be either. Anyway, so let's see. Oh, assuming that we are in the guise of us being normal people, I guess as a normal person, I should ask, if you don't watch TV, then what do you spend your time doing?
Either like making music.
Sure.
I actually have like an E festival online on Discord that I'm gonna do a set on. So like I focus on like doing DJ sets. Um, I feed my cat. I have a kitten.
Mm-hmm.
I take care of him.
Yeah, gotta deal with your cat because
Yeah,
it might kill.
important.
It'll kill you if you don't take care of it. Yeah.
This is a lot of pressure. Damn.
I mean, you could have.
I cosplay. I like cosplaying.
Oh, cool. What
Yeah.
do you?
Usually like Urza from Fairy Tail or I have a recent cosplay that I'm gonna do soon. I'm gonna do a Starfire cosplay. I also like alternative fashion. I really love like clothes, especially alternative fashion. So like another hobby I guess I do too is like I collect vintage clothing.
Okay.
So like I do that. Oh my god, I'm trying
You
to
don't have to list off everything you've done.
Okay, all right.
I'm not. You like immediately got stressed out. It was like I was expecting you to say like 2 things, and you like listed off literally everything.
I know.
Yeah.
I also like smoking weed. That's fun.
Sure, fair enough. Because like when people ask me like what I do,
yeah,
I say I play video games, and then I stay off under the abyss, wondering if the sun will explode. That's what I say. But you know. Oh man. So yeah, like I don't I don't cosplay like actual cosplay. I just like alter my clothes and like do stuff like that. Like I paint like my shoes and like re-dye my clothes and stuff like that. You know, and random like hobby type stuff. But I can't like get into cosplay because I mean I don't know, it's just like not my well, it's not my thing. I don't know what I was trying to say. But yeah. So this is true, and I started to notice it more and more. Like one of the things that I do now, whenever I'm going through TikTok and I see someone who's following me, I look at their page.
Me too.
Because I legitimately don't understand why people follow me. So one of the things I like, again, I'll look at their page, I'll look at the stuff that they're doing, and I also look at like how many people they're following. Because if they're following like 1,000 or so people, then I get that. That's fine. But like the people who follow like 500 people, it's like that's just weird. I don't know why would make you want to follow me out of all the people that you could have followed that weren't me. But again, that's just a personal thing that I started doing recently.
Do you ever have like the dumb followers, like really dumb followers? Please. I get that shit all the time, and it makes me want to blow my brains out. Like I can't.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, about like your own followers, like they'll follow you, but like they're actually dumb. Like you know what I mean? Like they'll comment like ignorant stuff, and then they.
Probably. Like I don't go through my comments.
Okay, because like I do that sometimes, and like I'll like read some of the comments. Sometimes I'm just like, wow, half of my followers are like dumb or something like that. Well, not half of them are like like some of them are like, damn, I'm not like put down my followers or anything like that, but some of them are really like, what are you talking about? What are you?
I see what you're saying. Yes, I probably do. I mean, because I don't go through my comments nearly enough. Because like I said, like I feel like that's more of a thing for like all of you who talk about like stuff that matters.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I don't, because I'm not like one of the issues that I have in general, not issues, things about me is that I'm not like a emotional person. So I try not to talk about stuff that like, affect other people, because I would only talk about it in the way that I talk about everything. And I feel like that would be kind of screwed up to the situation.
Because some people will like maybe take it the wrong way, or just take it out of context, and like like I feel you with that. Yeah.
So I don't like talk about a lot of stuff like that unless like someone asks me about something, then I'll answer it. But that's future me's problem. Someone asked me the question, so I'm gonna answer it. But yeah, like that's why I don't comment on like all of the random stuff that the I don't know what they're called. All the other TikTokers when they're actually talking about like Mosley from Ned's Declassified, or that woman.
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's a lot to unwrap there. I wasn't expecting that.
Right? It came out of nowhere.
Yes, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. This is why they're not doing the reboot.
Well, they're definitely not now. Yeah, that's what everyone was saying. It's like, it's definitely dead now. It's like,
hell yeah.
But yeah. And the thing with the woman in the Victoria's Secret or wherever it was.
Yes! Her throwing a fit and crying.
I love that video.
Black woman. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that video.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't talk about stuff like that because I can't.
Yeah. You know, like you're not entitled to. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Like there are a ton of other people that actually like care about stuff like that talk about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to say.
Yeah,
stuff about it.
exactly. Do your followers like pressure you to talk about certain things? Because like my followers have tried to do that to me before, and it's like, listen, I understand, like you see me passionate about talking about specific topics, but like you can't just sit there and like pressure me about a topic that I don't want to talk about or something like that. You know, like you know, I just feel like sometimes it's not my place. Like I remember like the whole like Black Barbie trend or whatever, and like
oh yeah.
God, like I don't even know. Like I'll talk about it, but I'm not gonna go in depth about it and like more and more. That's just not who I am. You know, like I'll talk about it briefly, but I'm not gonna sit there and continuously talk about it. I'll talk about the issue, pointing out, and, like that's that. You know, like it's like the trend itself is for like Black women or Black feminine presenting people or just Black people in general, and it's just like I don't know. Like this was trend literally made for us, and it's just like I don't know. People will like would you know, take it out of context and be upset about it and just want to be included for everything. That's the part it's like.
Yeah, and again, like I get. Yeah, I mean that's true. But yeah, I was like, I was. I don't know. What happened now?
TikTok be stressing me out sometimes.
Oh, yes.
Like,
yeah.
woo! Like with everything I see, like literally on my For You page now, like I'll just see like just people exposing racist people or just like the whole Karen thing and like the Ned thing. I be seeing that so much now, and like I'm glad I'm seeing it, but at the same time, like I feel like it also affects like people's mental health, like specifically like the Black community. Like you know what I mean?
It does,
right? Yeah.
So the problem with TikTok, and this is like all the TikTok. This isn't just like about the racist side of TikTok or the Black side or the conservative side or the cooking side or whatever. The problem with TikTok in general is that once you get into your thing, you're only there. Like unless you like have like multiple accounts that you go through, then you're just in like this space where you only see other people, you know, not necessarily like you, but in your area, because that's why they show up on your For You page.
Yeah, consistently. Yep.
So when stuff like that starts to happen over and over again, you, depending on your situation, fall out of tune with the real world, especially with the fact that we actually couldn't leave our houses. Well, I had to leave my house because I'm an essential worker. Fuck my job. But we're not talking about me right now.
I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for being an essential worker,
though. Shut up. That doesn't mean anything.
Stop! No, please, please.
No.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, so it's just like you just see like only people like you, and it just creates like this echo chamber. So yeah, like once you leave that space, you can't like deal, especially if you're on like I don't know what I'm about to say, antagonistic place in TikTok. So yeah, it's definitely screwing with people's mental health. But you know, I don't know. But no, like my followers don't like. I've never been like overly requested to respond to like anything. I don't know if it's because the people who watch my channel know that I don't care. Like the only thing that's ever been like an issue was one, this started out saying, I don't know, I honestly don't know when this started. I think this started a while ago. Someone asked me if I would be willing to date not Kendall. I don't know which Kardashian. One of the Kardashians. I don't know which. Yeah. And I said no. And then someone asked me from that is, so is there any celebrity that you would date or sleep with or something? It's like, no, because I don't want to sleep with anyone because I'm asexual. And this started a whole thing, especially with black guys, because, well, black guys can't handle apparently can't deal with that fact. So that was this whole thing. So it was like this whole back and forth between them about, I mean, because they couldn't deal with the fact that I didn't want to sleep with anyone. Well, some of them couldn't deal with the fact that I didn't want to
Why
sleep
they
with
ask you dumbass questions like that?
anyone. Because
Would you fuck a white woman?
because black guys can't deal with stuff. It's weird, but they can't. So this went from I should just go hire a sex worker, or I should just go to the gym. You know, if I go to the gym a little bit, I'll want to get into it, or I don't know. It was like, and then people who just said that, you know, well, I mean, if you can just say if you're gay. It's like, I has nothing to do with it. I mean, the fact that I am whatever I am, which I don't know, but that's not the point. But they were like so into it. But yeah, that's like the only thing that people are like consistently like about with me. Because, you know, do I like cheese? I'm not just intolerant.
I don't like cheese. Okay. I don't know. I just have to ask a question. Because people
ended it.
the fuck out. You don't like cheese? Huh? So like, okay.
Oh, no, you're right. They do. Because I said that I don't know what it was. I think it was like a hamburger or something. It's like, I don't want any cheese on my hamburger. And it's like, why? I'm not lactose intolerant. Oh, okay. It's like, why does that matter?
Exactly. I don't like mac and cheese. I don't like cheeseburgers, but I can eat pizza. That's weird. I can eat pizza because I don't taste the cheese, but like I can't.
No, yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
You see, you get it. You get it.
I totally get it. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. You don't because you're lactose intolerant. Never mind.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I technically understand it, like, because you're right. Because the issue, because again, I'm not just intolerant, but I went to culinary school, so I technically know how it works. But yes, like the cheese in of itself isn't the tomato sauce or the sauce on the piece or the cheese. That's not the point. But I do understand. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, that was so off topic, but I just
that's fine.
Genuinely curious. Like,
no, that's fine. I was just bearing my soul to you about trying to defend myself on the internet for a bunch of people about telling me that I should just go get laid by sex workers or something, and then you blurt out with, "Do I like cheese?" That's fine.
Do they think that like? Why are they sitting there and like asking you like, oh, you like you need to go fuck some bitches or something like?
So I don't know if you know this, because I don't know who talks to who about whatever. Guys, and this is weird, and this has always been true. There's this weird idea in man world. I don't know what I was trying to say. Not important. Yeah, thank you. Culture. I had no idea I don't know what I was thinking of. Anyway, there's this idea in men's culture when once you hit, I want to say, well, depending, 12 to like 15, whatever you're doing before that point becomes completely irrelevant the moment you see your first pair of tits and ass. The moment that happens, you drop everything, you go bang some woman, and that's the rest of your life. I'm being completely serious. Like, that's
really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's really weird. I'm not joking.
Is this real? Oh my god.
Yes. Listen, listen. Well, not any random dude, but ask a guy like that, you know, like not like playing video games, because guys can always play video games because, you know, video games like sports, race cars, shooting, whatever. Ask a guy that you knew, or find a guy that played, like, I don't know, Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic or whatever when they were a kid, and then ask that doesn't play it anymore, and then ask them, why did you stop playing? Now, I can't say exactly what they'll say, but there's a very high chance that they'll say it was because I had sex with someone or something along those lines.
So
Now,
someone like will stop you from doing like what you like then? Like
it'll stop you from doing things that
yeah.
presumably children would like.
But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong
There's
about
not. There are actual married couples that play Magic. That doesn't change the fact that groups of guys think that doing something that you like as a kid has an immediate cutoff point, and then you find Becky from across the street and you two bang, and that's that.
I think correct me if I'm wrong, but is it because like they feel like empowered or feel like I fucked some some girl, like like I'm not gonna fuck with all of the other things that I liked before because that's just like childish or something. Like I'm a man that like is that how it is? Like
No, that's exactly it. What? Like I said, I can't. This doesn't go for like every guy on the face of the planet, obviously, but like all those dudes. Oh no, I have an even better example. Like all those dudes on TikTok who talk about like how they're alpha males and this and the other.
Stop.
No, and they suck. I'm not saying that they don't, but I guarantee you, those are the dudes that did that. They did something as a kid, whatever it was. They got laid the first time, which most likely was out of pity because, well, they thought that's what they had to do, and then they did it, and it was the greatest moment in their life, and they've been chasing that high ever since. But yeah, so
That's insane.
It is.
Like that's a little bit sad. Like you could still enjoy the things that you like as a child or whatever, or like whatever, and still still have intercourse with someone that you like have an interest with. Like why why are you gonna stop something because like you think now, oh, since like I'm either in a relationship with someone or like, oh, because like I'm like having intercourse with someone, like I gotta stop like for example, I gotta stop like playing Pokemon with my friends or like something like that. Like why? Like you can still enjoy the things you love and still like have a relationship or just still have intercourse with someone you love. Like what? That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Now, I don't know as much about this from the women's perspective since, I'm not a woman, but I've also seen videos about women who talk about guys who still do stuff like that and saying that they're like
how it's childish and stuff.
Yeah.
I see. I don't agree with that. I don't. As someone like I'm non-binary, but like I'm still like feminine presenting, and like in certain aspects, I still identify myself as a Black woman because I struggle with certain things as a Black woman, but I'm still non-binary and stuff like that. Like I think that we should like allow people to enjoy what they want. I'm not gonna sit there and point the finger at like my boyfriend if he wants to sit there and play video games. Like. If you want to, then you can. I'm not gonna sit there and shame them and be like, that's so like childish and so like immature, or even watching anime. Like I watch anime, like you know what I mean? Like I feel like I understand from some women's perspective like that, but I feel like it shouldn't be like that, and I feel like they should just I don't know if it's not affecting the relation bad. And it's making your boyfriend or whoever you're with happy and stuff like that, and you guys have a healthy relationship when you guys are communicating and stuff like that, I don't see what's the issue. The only part I will understand the childish part is like when like I don't know I don't know where I was going with that.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I don't know where I'm going with stuff. But yeah, like because that's like a situation for like a lot of things. Like you can, well, I don't know. You can see like videos of like both men and women talking about how, like, if you don't like fish or hunt or know how to fix a car or whatever.
Like, I'm not gonna shame a man or a guy who don't know how to fit, like how to like do like fix a car. Like, see, like that's like, how do I put this? Um, like, you know, like, it's different.
Informative gender roles.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Right on point with that. You took the words right out of my mouth. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, you know, like, there isn't traditional gender roles. How, oh, like, you're a guy. Okay. Like, you should know. Like, you should go out to work. You should know how to like work on a car, like fish, and then the woman be a receptionist, be a housewife, and like take care of the kids. Like, I don't like, you know, it shouldn't be like that, and we shouldn't shame men for not knowing how to fucking change a tire, or like not knowing how to like work, like understanding the concept of the aim, like the concept of like cars and like the parts of a car and stuff like that. You know, like I feel like we shouldn't do that. And the same thing with women and like the traditional values of how it is back then. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think,
Yeah.
you know, like, I don't really cook. I don't cook.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I do. Yeah. But yeah, exactly. Like, I cook all the time. Exactly. I went to school to cook.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't graduate, but again, that's irrelevant to this conversation. But yeah, so, you know, it's weird.
I feel like some people are just trying to like set in stone. Well, not all, but like trying to like reverse everything and trying to bring back the traditional values.
Well, no, that's exactly what they're doing. Like, it's not even like, because like there were like, I keep starting my sentence over.
It's okay.
There are women that are legitimately trying to get rid of suffrage, trying to get rid of their like that. That's part of you. You do that. Like, why are you trying to get rid of something that includes you? Like, well, I'm not going to say I understand when men try to get rid of women's right to vote, but it makes more sense than other women trying to get rid of their right to vote.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exactly what they're trying to do, and it's so weird. But I don't know, people.
I honestly feel like in this society, like with everything, like racism, homophobia, transphobia, and like just traditional values, I feel like everything's kind of like, yeah, like it's getting better, but at the same time, it's getting like worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like holy shit, like we're not like, oh, I thought you were vaping. I was like, vape? But like I was like, oh, like that's your glass, because it literally looked like fog and like
yeah, I know. Like, I saw it and I was like, I really want to do this.
Yeah,
we were talking about something. It was like I really want to do it. But yes, but that's like part of the.
Oh, I said how it makes me sad of how like
things are happening
by that. Like, there's still guys out there they'll sit there and be like, trans woman or men. Like, bro, what? Like, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. Like that.
So, this is just my excuse to talk about this now, because I think this is really interesting. So, like, when I was a teenager, because again, like I said, like, this is always a thing that guys talk about. That's why I know about it, because like,
yeah.
But this is the same thing that was told to me when I was in high school. So at that point, I thought maybe I was gay, which I didn't care about because I still didn't want to date anyone. So I still ignored it for like the last rest of my life until like last year. Again, this is because I got on TikTok. Like everything in everyone's life, you find out like half this crap in your life through TikTok now. But anyway, I found out after going through random people's TikToks, I started to look it up, and I found out that I'm actually why won't this spin back in? I found out that I am actually attracted to femininity as opposed to women in general. So, like you said, so when that whole thing started about I won't date a trans woman or whatever, I realized after looking it up through that is that people who are okay with it's like it has nothing to do with me because apparently I'm attracted to feminine presenting people regardless of whatever. It was like, oh, well, that is just awesome. So yeah, I kind of just know that about myself now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Like exactly, that's like exactly the thing. Because like there were so many people who were willing to die on that hill.
Yeah. Yep. That actually kind of reminds me, and also I feel like it's connected with people like to sit there and like hyper masculinize like black women, like that too. I feel like that. Also
That's so weird. Like I never understood. Like I didn't know this was a thing until people started talking about it. It's like
yeah.
What? But you're right. It's like apparently this happens a lot. It's like I don't
like you know how many times where like people think that I'm a trans woman. There's nothing wrong with being a trans woman. Like I identify as non-binary, but like just because my voice is naturally deep and stuff like that, like that, see that just connects to just like how people will sit there and just sit and masculinize black women. Look at Serena Williams. Look at what's that other girl who runs in the Olympic? I forgot her name, but
I don't know her name. Yeah,
for testing positive for like fucking like weed or something like that. Like her, like a lot of people were calling her a man and stuff like that because what she looks just masculine and she has just a track star. Like bro, what? Like what?
Right. Did you hear? It was also in the Olympics about I think they're like the five of them, the 5 women from Africa or South America. No, I think it's Africa. Anyway, they also got kicked out because apparently they tested too high for testosterone. They have too much testosterone in their system. Like, I don't remember what it is, but apparently when you take a blood sample, they test them for having too much testosterone. So it's like they have like 5 parts per million or whatever random science jargon that they used. But anyway, apparently it was too much because they won their I think they won their their events. So once they won, it's like, well, now we have to.
What? I didn't know that they test your blood to see if you had like the amount of testosterone. What the fuck?
Oh crap! I threw my phone too far. Oh no, there it is. I found it. I got it. But yeah, so it's weird.
I feel like that's also like it's not the same discourse, but that's like how like people say that trans women shouldn't like be in like women like sports and how they should be in men's sports because they were a man one time and stuff like that. Like I see that just like discourse like everywhere, and like that's so like fucked up. That's so fucked up.
Yeah. Nambian? I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Apparently are a bunch of runners from Nambia. But yeah, it's I don't know.
It's so funny how they'll kick out that one girl who tested positive for fucking weed, but then this other girl who is white, I think got tested, and she has she got tested positive steroids or something, and then she still I think is like still she still is participating in the fucking Olympics. But yeah, the other person.
Yeah. I want to thank you because you clearly wanted to scream, but you didn't because I'm wearing headphones. So I thank you for that. But yeah, but like that's what I mean when I say it doesn't. Again, this is just like all of this is just the reason why I'm doing this. Like clearly, none of this stuff actually matters because if it mattered, wouldn't be so goddamn ridiculous.
Right.
So clearly, no one is actually taking this seriously. So I shouldn't have to either. I should be able to be some random idiot on the internet with a camera who wants to say I want to run for president because I want to take pictures of me doing JoJo poses in the Oval Office and be completely valid doing it. Exactly. Like I should have that right.
Exactly.
So yeah, like that's why there's no arguing with me on this. People can use logic all they want. I don't care about logic.
Exactly. You don't care. That's the thing. You have to show that you don't care and not give that person a reaction with it. You're like, fuck it. I'm still going to be president. I'm still going to be doing JoJo poses and shit. Fuck all of that.
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, so yeah. Oh man. Yep, it's just like everything, just like every time. I have no idea how many different jumps to random things we did.
I know. We just jumped so much. That could be my ADHD because like I'd be doing that. I'd be talking about one thing, I'd jump into something else. Like
Yeah. But it's fine because it's semi-entertaining, and that's really all. Well, honestly, this show isn't really about entertaining people. I don't care about being entertaining. The only point of this is this was me as a person and me talking to random people and then having them, well, either like me or realizing that I'm a crazy person and then hanging up and then blocking me on everything, which hasn't happened yet, surprisingly, but I always assume that it will. So, whatever. But then again, I think about whoever I meet in life just look at me and then continue to walk down their life. They'll walk down their street and say, God, I hope that random dude gets hit by a bolt of lightning.
Oh my God. No. No, it's terrible. No.
I'm not saying that it's not, but that's true. Listen, I have depression. I think. I've never been tested for anything, but I might have depression. But it's fine. All the stuff I have, it's like a spinning plate. I'm somehow balanced despite everything that's wrong with me.
Also, there's nothing wrong with diagnosing yourself. I just want to let you know. I know that it's like a lot of that. I know that's a big controversy about, like, you can't just like diagnose yourself because like you're not a doctor and like and all that stuff. But like I feel like, again, if people don't have the resources or isn't like accessible to go and like to check it out and stuff like that, and you're just researching on your own, I see what's the problem. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do like, like. I definitely have depression, but you said they'd be like, oh, like I could definitely tell, like I have some sort of like depression or something because of how I feel. I just don't like how people sit there and like get mad at people who would be like,
No, you're right. Because you're totally right. But I also understand how that started. It's definitely gone under control, but I get that it started because a bunch of assholes on Reddit and most likely 4chan keep saying a bunch of random garbage and then saying, hey, don't get carried away about it because I have X, 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 and X, so you should shut up about the 5-paragraph rant I went on about why Jewish people are the worst. That's the problem with like people who say they self-diagnose. Because you're right, like it's not like I am.
That part I agree with. I should have specified with that part, but I agree wholeheartedly with that. Yeah.
So it's not like I don't. I get it. So yeah, it's you don't have to like. I get it. I'm just saying the only reason why I bring it up is because one of my goals while doing this is to actually get diagnosed eventually. Just like another one of my goals is to do a DNA and ancestry test because I don't care about my DNA, so I'll sell it off to Google. They can do whatever they want with it. And find out, like, whatever part of wherever I'm from. Like, that would be semi-interesting. But, yeah.
Sorry. Oh my God, I should've-
That's fine.
Damn.
Oh well, yeah, you just went that up. That's on you. Like, this is still recording, but I don't care. Anyway, these usually only go for an hour, but that's again because I suck at talking to people, so I'm only usually good to do this for an hour before I just start rambling wildly.
Yeah.
So, you seem like you should probably take a nap anyway. So,
Damn, okay, I know. You're right. I know. I look mad tired.
so that is it. This, God, how do I close this? Who knows? Anyway, this has been whatever this is. The show where I talk to someone, usually for an hour, and then I end the show. I have stuff that I'm supposed to plug, but I don't care enough about to plug it. I didn't
Is
do
this
it
gonna be
right.
on YouTube? If so, I can help you like promote it or whatever. I could like add it to my story because I have a huge platform on Instagram and I get like 2 to 3K views and I can help you out with putting it out.
Oh, sure, you can do it.
And, okay, cool.
You can do that.
I thought you said no. I was like, why? I was like, well, why? I want to help. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Cool.
And if you have anyone that you want me to bother for an hour.
Oh my God, yes! I know so many people. I got you. I
Then
got you.
Well, technically, I was talking to the camera, but you two, I don't care.
Oh.
If you guys have anyone you want me to bother for an hour or so, then have them, I don't know, message me on this or Twitter or Instagram? Yeah, Instagram. I'm on Instagram. Yes, I think the link is on here. And I'll figure it out when I post this. Anyway, and yes, if you have someone you want me to bother for an hour, you can tell them too.
Cool.
That's it. I don't know how I'm supposed to end this. So, bye.
All right, bye.